This is Jennifer. She's an active girl. She spends all the time playing with her toys. Jennifer has a great imagination. Before falling asleep, she likes to hear a good short story. Her favorite one is The Little Red Riding Hood. That's a great short story, Jennifer. Let's read other ones. Are you ready? Feel comfortable and pay attention. This is going to be a great experience. Okay, but before reading, we are going to take a look at the following pictures. Look! These are some of the most popular short stories characters. This is the Little Red Riding Hood. She seems to be so happy. This is Jack from the Jack and the Beanstalk. He is so clever. Look, this is the little duck from the Ugly Duckling. He seems to be just a little bit confused. These characters are amazing. So let's read some short stories. Can you identify the name of the short story? Pay attention and try to concentrate yourself. Short story number 1. Mommy Duck lived on a farm. In her nest, she had 5 little eggs and 1 big egg. One day, the 5 little eggs started to crack. 5 pretty yellow baby ducklings came out. Then the big egg started to crack. 1 big, ugly duckling came out. That's strange, thought Mommy Duck. Nobody wanted to play with them. Go away, said his brothers and sisters. You are ugly. The ugly duckling was sad. So he went to find some new friends. Go away, said the pig. Go away, said the sheep. Go away, said the cow. No one wanted to be his friend. Then spring came. The ugly duckling left the barn and went back to the pond. He was very thirsty and put his beak into the water. He saw a beautiful white bird. Wow, he said. Who's that? It's you, said another beautiful white bird. Me? But I'm an ugly duckling. Not anymore. You are a beautiful swan, like me. Do you want to be my friend? Yes, he smiled. All the other animals watched as the 2 swans flew away. Friends forever. Short story number 2. Once upon a time, there was a boy called Jack. He lived with his mother. They were very poor. All they had was a cow. One morning, Jack's mother told Jack to take the cow to market and sell her. On the way, Jack met a man. He gave Jack some magic beans for the cow. Jack took the beans and went back home. When Jack's mother saw the beans, she was very angry. She threw the beans out of the window. The next morning, Jack looked out of the window. There was a giant beanstalk. He went outside and started to climb the beanstalk. He climbed out to the sky through the clouds. Jack saw a beautiful castle. He went inside. Jack heard the voice. 3, 5, 4, fum. Jack ran into a cupboard. An enormous giant came into the room and sat down. On the table, there was a hen and a golden orb. "Lay," said the giant. The hen laid an egg. It was made of gold. "Sing," said the giant. The orb began to sing. Soon the giant was asleep. Jack jumped out of the cupboard. He took the hen and the orb. Suddenly, the orb sang, "Hail, master!" The giant woke up and shouted, 3, 5, 4, fum. Jack ran and started climbing down the beanstalk. The giant came down after him. Jack shouted, "Mother, help!" Jack's mother took an axe and chopped down the beanstalk. The giant fell and crashed to the ground. Nobody ever saw him again. With the golden axe and the magic orb, Jack and his mother lived happily ever after. Short story number 3. Little Red Riding Hood lived in a wood with a mother. One day, Little Red Riding Hood went to visit her granny. She had a nice cake in her basket. On her way, Little Red Riding Hood met a wolf. "Hello," said the wolf. "Where are you going?" "I'm going to see my grandmother. She lives in a house behind those trees." The wolf ran to Granny's house and ate Granny up. He got into Granny's bed. A little later, Little Red Riding Hood reached the house. She looked at the wolf. "Granny, what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with," said the wolf. "Granny, what big teeth you have!" "All the better to eat you with," shot the wolf. A woodcutter was in the wood. He heard a loud scream and ran to the house. The woodcutter hit the wolf over the head. The wolf opened his mouth wide and shouted, and Granny jumped out. The wolf ran away, and Little Red Riding Hood never saw the wolf again. Great! Have you ever heard about these short stories? They are fantastic. Activity number 1. Let's practice our reading. Read the 3 short stories and focus on rhythm and intonation. Take into account punctuation marks. Take your time. Activity number 2. Match the characters to their short story. Then, translate into Spanish. Ready? Thank you for watching the video. Muchas gracias por ver el video. Si este te gustó, siempre puedes dejar tu manita arriba y suscribirte al canal. Activa la campanita de notificaciones para que YouTube te avise cuando se suba un nuevo video. Muchas gracias por vernos. Recuerden que nosotros somos Frijoles con Arroz.